Salutations, my fellow dandies. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Jack Thaniel Augustus Dandelion, aka Jack Dandy. AKA the Dandy Vtuber, because it's really hard to get Jack Dandy as a username on basically anything, so I needed some separate branding. But yes, hello. I'm a new and hopefully upcoming VTuber to the scene, and this is a video to introduce myself. Because of my age, the only way I know how to relay any kind of information is through the medium of PowerPoint. I should also point out, I made this PowerPoint in isolation, so I forgot that I would have my logo on screen and then put the logo in the PowerPoint. But it's fine, you know, it's double branding. You know, your eyes might wander to the top left corner of the screen and go, who am I watching again? Oh, that's right, Jack Dandy, the Dandy VTuber. And also, because I grew up on the internet in the late 90s, the only way I really know how to introduce myself to anyone is through ASL. So, I'm 34, which is that lovely age where you're just old enough to not be considered a young adult anymore, but too young to have a midlife crisis. Or not. I mean, maybe this is my midlife crisis. Maybe becoming a VTuber is my sports car and hair transplant. Who knows? That'll be something we can find out together. Won't that be exciting? For the record, my birthday is the 4th of December, the dandiest of days, so mark your calendars. I'm male, and I come from a tiny island in the North Atlantic Ocean called Great Britain. Yes, an island made up of 3 countries. I come from the country that the other 2 countries don't like very much currently. And for good reason. Yeah. So, I did consider going through my likes and dislikes, but as this isn't a dating website, let's talk about the channel. So my plan is to stream 3 to 4 times a week, with the occasional pre-recorded video where basically I don't think I'd be able to stream it because it needs some kind of censoring. You'll see what I mean. This is primarily a gaming channel, I should point out, so I will be playing video games. It'd be weird if this was a game. I mean, I suppose there's lots of gaming channels that don't play video games. They just talk about video games. This is a gaming channel where I play video games. I will talk about the video games. I won't ignore the video game. I'm going on a tangent. This is a gaming channel. I play all kinds of games. But to give you a kind of flavor for the kind of games you'd expect to see on the channel, I thought I'd list some of my favorite series. So you know what to expect. But I play all kinds of stuff. So this isn't the the beginning of the end. But yeah, so my favorite series are Sonic, Pokemon, Fallout, Resident Evil, Hitman, and Dark Souls, and just Souls games generally. At the moment, my setup is quite limited. Not for gaming, I should say. As well as gaming, I plan to do other stuff. However, my setup is currently quite limited. So once I have moved into a bigger place, I plan to do some stuff with my hands. Just linger on that for a second. You know the kind of things that YouTubers do. Pack openings, box openings, maybe some miniature painting, and basically anything that I can do with my hands that YouTube will let me broadcast. And finally some credits. So I designed this character myself, so I only have myself to blame for this. However, the model and rigging was done by a lovely lady now named Zhao Jing1 on Fiverr. The stream overlays and logo were done by a lovely lady called Maezi, also known as Mai Otome, the VTuber herself. And this funky jazz beat that you can hear in the background was provided by Da Papaya Beats, again on Fiverr. So thank you to all of them for making this possible. Again, blaming them for making this possible. Depending on how this all turns out. Let's find out. So that's it. That's me. That's the channel. if you like what you see so far, do all the things that YouTubers ask you to do to improve the algorithm. I won't say them, but you know what I'm talking about. If you don't like what you see, I don't know, watch some. Maybe by now, by the time you're watching this, there'll be some streams out, and you can maybe form a better opinion of me. I might have gotten better since I made this video. Who knows? I might have gotten worse. Well, but if you don't watch, you won't know. You won't know. So watch and find out. You can also follow me on Twitter at the dandy Vtuber. It's been on the bottom of the screen the entire time, so you've had plenty of time to read it. Where you can, well, I'll put up schedules. Try and put schedules up every Sunday to sort of show when and what I'm going to be streaming for the following week. I will also just post drivel on the toilet or at 2 a.m. while I'm microwaving a pizza or something, because I live an exciting life. So come and, live it with me. It'll be great fun. Or it won't. And that's it. I've been Jack Dandy, and you've been Just Dandy. I hope to see you around. That was a wink. Apparently. Dandy.